Hey golfers, here's a short extract from the Wheel Power Golf Swing Advanced Training video series.
So obviously you're going to use clubs of different lengths, and there will be some things that you should be aware of based on the length of the club. The basic concept of the Wheel Power Golf Swing still stays the same no matter what club size you're using. So obviously, if you have a long club, your wrist hinge is more horizontal. And with a short club, your wrist hinge is more vertical. With a longer club, it's going to be swinging on a more horizontal plane. With a shorter club, it's going to be swinging on a more vertical plane. If you look at the prop, the mechanical swivel hinge is not actually doing any work. It's just swiveling due to the momentum of the turning wheel. As a human trying to emulate this mechanical swivel hinge with our wrist, we actually have to do some work with our wrists. Although the momentum of the turning wheel would make our wrists hinge, we have to assist it by pushing down on the bottom bones of both our wrists. So on the backswing, we push down with the bottom bones of our wrists. And then on the forward swing, we push down with the bottom bones of our wrists to help us emulate the swivel action, just like the prop. On the takeaway, you push down with the bottom bones of both your wrists. When you push down, you're going to feel pressure on the heel pad of your left hand and the middle bone of the right index finger. It's important to note that the hands are not the active part of this motion. It's the wrist joints pushing down on the bottom bones that cause the pressure points to be felt. It can be a little misleading because the hands themselves are not doing the work. The wrists are pushing down and you're feeling the pressure points on those two parts of the hands. On the forward swing, it's exactly the same motion. You're pushing down with the bottom bones of your wrists, and you're going to feel those same two pressure points in the hands. When we're doing the wheel power golf swing, this wrist hinging assist action is what makes the club hinge up on both sides. Try doing the hinging action by pushing down with your wrists and feel those two pressure points in your hands. Here's something that you have to be aware of. In a longer club, your wrists are more horizontal. That means it takes less work to hinge down to get the club up, even though the club is longer. With a shorter club, your wrist set is more vertical, so it actually takes more work, more hinging assist to get the club up than it does with a longer club. So you can see that with a longer club, because my wrist is more horizontal, and with a shorter club, it's much more vertical, it's obviously going to take more work to get the shorter club up than it would be for the longer club. So you need to do more wrist hinging with the shorter clubs when you're getting them up on both sides. So just like the prop, your goal is to have the L position on the backswing and the reverse L position on the forward swing, no matter what club length you're using. So here's something you need to be aware of. Knowing that you want to end up with an L position on the backswing and a reverse L position on the forward swing. If you're using a very short club, yes, it takes more hinging action to get the club up, but from a timing perspective, it's a lot faster to bring a shorter club around than a longer club. With a longer club, it takes less hinge assist action to get it up, but because the club is longer, it's going to take a longer time for it to come around your body. So from a timing perspective, you have to unfold your right arm faster to allow the longer club to catch up at the forward swing position. It's very easy to understand if you can imagine swinging a club that was 1 foot long versus a club that was 10 feet long. It's obvious that it would take a lot more effort to get that 10-foot club to come around than the 1-foot club. So it's just common sense. If you were swinging this 10-foot long club, it's going to take a lot faster unfolding of the right arm and catch-up speed to get that 10-foot club to come around all the way than a short 1-foot club. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, this sounds complicated. It's actually very, very simple. All you have to do is meet those checkpoints so that you're in the L position on the backswing and you're in the reverse L position on the forward swing, no matter what club you're using.